Hey guys, this is Andre, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. As you can tell, we're on my Town Hall 9, and we're going to be doing some GiBarch attacks with wizards. Because wizards are fun. They pack a punch, you don't have to train a lot of them, and they are just amazing for farming when you don't really care about being super efficient. So we're going to go through my attack log and just look at some of these stuff. I've been basically pulling random attacks out of a hat. I have some Super Queen, I have some GiBarch with healers. All of these have pretty good loot. I mean, if I'm not going for just Dark Elixir, I had some 3k Dark Elixir ones down there. I have 1.7k right there, but also has 439,000 gold and 300 something thousand elixir. All of these have pretty good loot, but we're going to be mostly focusing on GiBarch attacks with wizards, because that's just super fun to me. So our first attack here is going to be awesome. So just like the attack strategies that I pick out of a hat by random, I don't know why, but I always attack with GiBarch a little bit differently depending on what troops I have. So if I have just Barbarians and Archers, I normally put Barbarians and Archers down first to clear up a lot of the buildings and do everything like that. But when I have just Barbarians and Wizards, I put my Giants down first. So it's just a little interesting tidbit. I don't know if that actually pertains to anything, but that's just one thing that I've noticed, how I actually deploy my troops. So I didn't do a very good job of breaking through this base. And one thing I really screwed up here is putting that jump spell down. That is horrible. In my head, I was like, okay, I'm going to put a jump spell down right in the middle so I can go on each corner and my Giants can just have free roam of this base. I don't know why I put it on that corner. I wanted to put it in the middle, but I guess when I was thinking corners, I just put it on the right corner. That's just me with my ADHD, I guess. But all my troops went in the center and they are not being guarded by those Giants. So I have to put a heal spell down, and they're just going to go around anyways and get shot by all the defenses. So my Giants up at the top left aren't really doing too much, but they're going to help out a little bit towards the end right here by actually distracting that Archer Tower after that Wizard goes down. And with only 2 defenses left, this base is done. I love attacking Town Hall 8s in Silver and Gold League because they have a ton of loot and they're really easy to take out with GiBarch. So we got 333,000 gold, 300,000 elixir, and 1,000 dark elixir. That is a pretty good raid. So let's go on to the next one. So for this replay, we're going to be attacking a Town Hall 9, which luckily, this guy has both of its expos upgrading. That's going to be beneficial to us. But unfortunately, as always, I'm going to fail with my wall breaker deployment, and this wizard tower on the bottom left is just going to destroy them before they can even break open the wall. Probably should have just used a rage spell there to get them into the center, and then used more of my wall breakers to get into the core of the base, but I did not because I failed at this raid. So, my Giants are going into the center of the base, but unfortunately they're going to swing around after both of those Archer Towers are done because there's nowhere else to go, and those are the only defenses left. So I'm going to place a little bit more of my wall breakers to get into the second compartment of this base, and then use a jump spell to get into the core of the base. But when I use a jump spell to get into the core of the base, this is when all the point defenses and all the splash damage are directed right in the middle where all of them can conjoin and just take out all of my troops. So that was one thing I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have gone around a little bit more and then used a jump spell later on after they've cleared a little bit more of the base on the outside. So I'm funneling in a little bit more wizards and barbarians and everything, but at this point I just have to go, all in because all of my troops are in the center and all the splash damage and point defenses are just going to take them out. So I got to get that dark elixir, got to get that elixir storage, and try and get the rest of this loot. Unfortunately, as you can see on the bottom right, all of my wizards are going over to that gold mine, and then boom, giant bomb. So all of them died, and I only had one wizard on the left side taking care of that elixir storage, and this is pretty much it for the raid. Once you get into the center and you're kind of stuck at that back wall, it's kind of just game over. So those barbarians get a couple more hits on the elixir storage, but we leave here with 235,000 gold, 263,000 elixir, and 2,500 dark elixir. Not too bad of a raid. That dark elixir is pretty good, along with that elixir and the gold. So on to the next raid. So for this replay, we're going to be attacking Dark Warrior, who definitely lives up to his name because he has almost 3,000 dark elixir. Once again, there is an expo upgrading, so we only have to worry about one expo with this raid. What we're going to do is attack from the bottom right, because that's where 2 pumps are. And unfortunately, those pumps aren't maxed out for Town Hall 9, otherwise this guy would have an insane amount of Dark Elixir, probably around 4k. But he only has them to like level 3 or something like that, so there's 614 Dark Elixir from those 2 pumps, which is pretty good. We're going to throw a rage spell down so we can get those giants into the center of the base with my other troops to take out that queen and those CC troops. I normally check for CC troops, but I've been so used to attacking Town Hall 8s that I don't really have to check because I never really have to worry about them. But max level wizards on a couple of giants, 14 giants will definitely do some damage, so I throw a heal spell down and try and get as many troops into the core of the base as possible so we can get all of those resources. Because even though there was 614 Dark Elixir in those pumps, a lot of it was in his storage, even though it didn't look like it. A lot of it was in his storage. So I have a whole bunch of wizards in the middle, giants kind of spread out, my actual king is tanking, so that's pretty cool. Getting all the resources. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get all of it, but we did leave here with 2,950 Dark Elixir. That is pretty good. 351,000 elixir, and I'm going to have one wizard on the top right take out a couple more gold storages, or sorry, gold mines, and then that'll be it for the raid. Actually, just this one. So we're going to get 229,000 gold, 351,000 elixir, and almost 3k Dark Elixir. That is pretty good. Once again, depending on the base design, you get stuck in the core of the base, but we did do a pretty good job of cleaning up the rest of his resources. So let's go on to the next attack. So for this replay, we're going to be attacking a Town Hall level 8, and he has 290,000 gold, 290,000 elixir, and almost 2,000 Dark Elixir. That's pretty good. That's a lot of loot, and it's all stacked there in the middle. As I was saying before, as a Town Hall 8, it's kind of frustrating logging back on and seeing that a Town Hall 9 just demolished your base, but it's always nice being on the opposing side and demolishing Town Hall 8s to get that insane loot. So as I was saying before, clan castle troops aren't really big deal when you're Town Hall 9 and you're attacking Town Hall 8s, because you can go through a base even when you don't have a lot of giants. Like as you can see, some of my giants got flung up by a spring trap, so I have about 4 giants left, but I'm going to be able to get through this entire base just because my king, queen, wizards, and my barbarians. I mean, it's really easy to go through these bases, unfortunately, for the Town Hall 8s, but for Town Hall 9s, it's awesome, because you can just wreck Town Hall 8s. As you can see, I put a jump spell down there. I wanted to put it down earlier, but I got a little distracted. Fortunately, my giants can actually go over into that compartment and then jump over into the other compartment where there's going to be the rest of those defenses. So I have one giant left, a bunch of barbarians and wizards that I've been funneling in, just trickling them in a little bit. My queen is still about 75% health right now. I'm going to use her ability so that she can take out that last cannon. And the last defense that we have is a Tesla. My giant's going to go down, but my barbarians are going to do work and take out that Tesla. So we got 290,000 gold, 290,000 elixir, and almost 2,000 Dark Elixir. That is a good raid. I know that wizards aren't the most efficient when farming, but they definitely pack a punch, and it's fun to kind of change up GiBarch just a little bit so you can have some fun with it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, share this with your friends and clanmates because it definitely helps my channel grow, and make sure to be subscribed. So I wanted to say how much I really appreciate all of my subscribers. As many people know, I have been recently posting the positive comments I have been getting at the end of my videos. It honestly really means a lot to me. I put a lot of time in recording, finding good bases, editing, and uploading these videos, especially when I have work, school, and other responsibilities. But I love making these videos for you guys, and I absolutely love all of the positive feedback that I've been getting and how much my channel has been growing. I really appreciate it when you guys share my videos with your friends and clanmates, and I wanted to show you how much I appreciate my loyal subscribers. So one of my subscribers is going to win an iTunes gift card that I'm going to buy. I'm going to personally buy it. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it random again or if I'm going to choose someone from my top fans list, because I can see who likes, comments, and shares my videos the most on YouTube. But good luck everyone, and have a nice day or night. Peace!